Alrighty then, back once again for another reaction. This time it's more Scooter Tricks Abridged stuff, and it is the Royal Correspondence episode 7 to 10 in my recommended order list. This is what comes now. And yeah, I forgot to mention it's also to do with the Canterlot universe with a K, which is Friendship is for Adults. I mean, there's a disclaimer in the first frame, of all of these, well, from Scooter Tricks aside, that says as much, but yeah. I don't really have anything else to say other than I think that it's really cute that the two Lunas can talk back and forth, and the Celestias have a hubris about them, but one is an asshole and one is more of a kidder, someone that likes to play around. This is my impression, because she was seen giving serious duty, she was actually taking her role as a judge seriously in this court setting and stuff, but then after she's like, oh, what a drag. I like that sort of ruler, someone that can be real and down to earth but professional when it matters. She has my respect for how she acted so far, and I can't wait to see how she interacts with the main six whenever I get around to watching Friendship is for Adults. Anyways, we're going to get into this and see how they continue to write to each other. Do-do-do! I've missed that, because that wasn't in the last episode I watched.
Our elements are different. I think our Applejack's parents are dead too, but she seems nice enough to me.
It sucks for Applejack.
I'm surprised that Twilight is so sensible, though. She is Celestia's top student, so they've spent a lot of time with each other. Not sure how Twilight is still sane.
Yeah.
It's an everyday struggle
MAS
for me.
fixed that. Because she wasn't sane. Tortured, in fact, yeah. That is still super cool. The shot itself as well. Everyone was like, whoa, when that first happened in Lunar Eclipse. Those some were like, oh, she doesn't look like that small form.
Hey, Celestia, I have a question.
Hey, wait a minute.
No noise.
What?
What
She
happened
knows.
to the jingle?
The what?
The jingle.
Thank you.
The jingle? What jingle?
You know, the... Na, na, na.
Oh, that.
Do-do-do.
I think the guy doing it is sick today.
What? Unacceptable.
Wow, so you
Luna.
literally
Must have
presses the
jingle.
organ every
Get
time.
the guy back.
But he's kind of really sick. I don't
Well, then
think...
get a different guy.
Wow, I'll do it.
Do you have to have the jingle? It's just kind of weird.
Hey, don't diss the jingle. Hey, Luna,
It's
I
not
have a question
coming.
for you.
Yes?
What's that cheese that has all the holes in it?
Swiss? Swiss cheese?
Luna,
What?
what would you say is the best kind of cheese to go with crackers?
Cheddar? I don't know.
Luna,
What?
I've always wondered, how is cheese actually made?
I don't... Why are you asking me a bunch
Oh,
of these questions?
It's
Oh, well, I
like
thought
milk
you'd be
and
an expert
bacteria or
being
something.
on the moon and all.
The moon isn't made of cheese.
Hey, so I've got some
The
updates
heck was
on...
that?
Maybe it is in their
What
world.
happened to the jingle? It's different.
Oh, well, it's a different guy.
What? Well, tell him to play the old jingle.
Yeah, we tried that, and it turned out to be too hard for him.
Too hard. It's like 3 notes.
Well,
I know, right?
so
That's why I offered.
easier to others,
Enough of
I'm
your
sure I
fairy
could have done it.
stories. You tell him to play the jingle right now.
but I kinda like the new jingle.
Old jingle.
Well,
Hey, I said quit it with the new jingle.
Celestia,
Now back to
why
new
do you always
jingle.
Hang out by this window all the time.
It's a very special window.
oh
What's
really?
special about it?
It can tell the future.
What, like
What?
the
The
existence of
glass
those
shows
two?
images of future events. I watch it to prepare myself for what may come.
What? Really?
No?
Ah!
Na-na-na.
This is stupid.
Hey!
He's back!
Ah, back to perfection.
What is my life?
I don't
Those are
know.
Just my daily struggles. What is your daily life like? Sincerely, Luna from Universe A.
Wow, that was a lot of build up to that letter. Next episode, don't mind if I do.
Dear Luna, you're not gonna freaking believe what happened today.
Oh?
Fuck yeah, the mail's here!
Fuck
Now who the
yeah!
hell's been fucking with reality?
Ah, shit!
Celestia! Goddamn, I should have guessed! Look what you did!
What the fuck is that?
This accent.
Dimensional being. It helps regulate the laws of reality.
It looks like a testicle.
I think it is.
Damn it, Celestia, I can't believe you. You know how much damage crossing into another dimension does. Why'd you do it? I gave you that motherfucking mailbox. How much more you think you need?
I'm afraid you have the wrong culprit.
Bullshit! I know your rule-breaking ass used that mirror pool. I want to know why.
Wait, we only went through because the ponies from the other side of the mirror pool came through first.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. You think you can throw me off your trail by offering them up instead, huh?
Luna, shut up! Do you want to be unborn?
It's true, though. We only crossed over because they came here first. We weren't trying to break any rules.
Really? So if they the real criminals, you ain't gonna mind me going and talking to them about this, will you?
No, wait.
Aha! I knew it. You all are about to be in a world of pain, little big horse ponies.
No, they did go through, but I don't want them to get in trouble either. It was just a misunderstanding. It's all fixed now.
Shit. Misunderstanding.
It was. And we've taken care of it. No one's crossing through any more dimensions. Me and Luna are just sending letters to each other.
Ah, fuck! Now listen here, little girl. Being besties with your alternate self is dangerous. Real dangerous. I'll look the other way this one last time on you using that mirror pool. Hell, I'll even let you keep sending your little parallel self letters, but you
Cool.
gotta make me a promise.
Anything.
No matter what happens, no matter what the future may bring for that world, you will not interfere. Got it? I don't care if she begs for your help. You stay in your reality.
Okay.
Okay, no more
I
crossing.
don't
They
care if
weren't
it's
gonna
not
do it
now, I
anyway.
don't care if it's tomorrow, a year from now, or a fucking millennium. You stay out of that world's affairs, and you make sure they stay out of yours.
I will.
I'm serious now.
It's
You
funny
better not
because
even
they
think
already
about
decided
trying to
this.
Fuck me. If you try and fuck me, I will come back and bust your ass.
I won't fuck you.
Not if you know what's good for you.
Context.
There ain't gonna be no talking, just a lot of ass whooping. Wha-pow! Sha! One ass, two ass, red ass, blue ass.
Wow.
I want
Okay.
the entire kingdom's worth of asses. Don't you think I won't?
Wow.
Is it gone?
Yes.
Jesus, dude.
It's okay.
It's so mean.
It is quite rude.
Do we have to let it get away with that?
Unfortunately, yes. Despite its nut-sacky appearance,
Not say.
dimensional beings are quite powerful. Not something we want to fight.
Unborn.
Yeah.
What is that?
A fate worse than death.
So yeah, that happened.
Are we ever gonna see what
Celestia said that
unbirth
fourth dimensional
is
beings
for
are
these?
in charge of like regulating the laws of metaphysics, and that his visit means that we must have screwed something up somewhere when our elements cross dimensions. Exactly what we did though is anyone's guess. That excitement aside, my life is pretty normal, I guess. I usually wake up around the crack of noon, I get ready for the day, and sometimes I go with Celestia to do royal
Yeah.
stuff.
I assume that's why Luna wasn't in a lot of episodes. She sleeps during the day.
Relearn. We're just taking it one step at a time. When Celestia doesn't need me, the only thing I have to do on an average day is put the sun to bed and raise the moon, which only takes like an hour apiece. And once you get them going, they kind of take care of themselves. The rest of the day, I just hang out in the castle. It's super fun. Everybody
Really?
is really sweet, and the guards help me out if I need
Okay.
any assistance.
I was gonna say if it was just you on your own, it might get a bit boring.
I like to explore the castle. There's a lot of it. And our library is always fun to look through. What I really like to do, though, is play
Aw.
my sister's video games. She has a ton.
That face
I've been
is
trying to play
adorable.
This game called Blackthorn. It's a bitch.
The whole style
I'm by
is.
myself most of the time, but Celestia plays with me whenever she can. Oh, and the snacks. I can't forget about that. The kitchen staff is always bringing me food.
You're really selling me on having a soda right now.
Grilled cheese, pie, oats, ice cream, lobsters. They also try and feed me really gross stuff too, though, like caviar and foie gras. I also
Yeah,
watch
it's
a
an
lot of
acquired
TV.
taste.
The other day, Celestia had this movie on, and it was so dumb. It was
Oh,
about
yeah?
this kid from Chicago who moves to this small country town. There was this priest, and music was banned or something, and the lead went into a warehouse so he could punch dance out his rage. The movie sucked, and so did the lead. Celestia
I
told me his name,
don't
but I can't
remember that movie.
He reminds me of a poor mayor's Patrick Swayze, God rest his soul. I'm starting to ramble, so I'll stop here. Bye-bye for now.
Yeah, that did go on for a bit. Next episode. Do-do-do!
Whoa. I didn't expect to find you here.
Ah. Very funny, Luna. Yeah, got it. The fourth Stephen is not the best Stephen. The fifth Stephen is the best Stephen. Diddle-oo!
Go away. I need a little serenity right now.
What's wrong?
What's
I
wrong with
wish
your
to be
bedroom for that?
alone.
It's the war, isn't it? What happened?
Well, the zebras surrendered.
What?
Yeah.
And our northern front is faltering.
So that's why I was required to watch episode 18. Got it.
Celestia,
What?
are we losing?
No.
Damn it! We are, aren't we? I knew we shouldn't have hired those children.
Whoa, hey, relax.
Relax? Don't tell
Look,
me
it's
to
not
relax.
that bad,
You're in
really.
serious
Just
danger
because
right
they've gotten
now.
a couple
And
lucky
you expect me to
victories doesn't mean
relax?
they've won
Princess
the war.
Celestia, urgent news.
Oh, hello.
Someone's army has converted at least 200 of our soldiers into zombies, and the number is growing rapidly.
Oh, hell no! Are you kidding
He
me?
also sends this message. Hey, fatty, your soldiers look good on my side. Lol.
Oh, no, he didn't just say that!
Oh, no, he didn't.
Well, I read that from his message.
How dare he! How dare he take my soldiers! Those are my soldiers! Enough of this.
Should we send him a message back, ma'am?
Oh, I'll send him a message. Sombra's about to experience a harsh climate change.
What are you going to do?
Luna, hold the fort. I'm going in.
What? You're going to fight?
Excuse me.
My soldiers
It's
need me.
2
I'm
a.m.
leaving you in
But
charge.
I'm not tired.
What?
I said I'm leaving you in
I know
charge.
what you said. I just don't believe it.
I'm like, do you want respect around here, Luna?
Yes.
Do you want to take part in ruling the Empire?
Yes.
Then earn it. Take over for me while I'm gone.
I will. I'll prove
Wow.
myself to you.
No, not to me. To them. Our subjects. They look to us for guidance, Luna. For
Well,
strength.
I think it's
They are our
because
subjects, and
she
it is our
realizes
duty
shit's
to
getting
protect
real.
them. No one messes with my ponies except me,
Yeah,
Now keep our
okay.
empire
I
safe,
like this.
princess. Do you understand?
Wow.
Yes.
Good. Now I don't know when I'll be back.
Whoa, that
If
is
the sun doesn't
powerful.
come up, if you can, I want you to do it.
Oh my god, you're gonna make me cry. Diddle-oo.
Dear Luna, I found your last letter extremely interesting, and I'd like to discuss it
That
further,
was so
but
good.
I'm not in a position to do so at the time. War has been declared on Equestria.
The-
We are just under a week
because
of
they're
invasion,
losing.
and things aren't looking good.
She's
Celestia is
actually
off to help fight
serious.
on the northern front. I myself will look after the Empire. I don't know how this conflict will turn out.
That is
but
an
I
incredible
get how
character
much I
moment.
appreciate your letters. You are a true friend. Thank you for everything, Luna.
Oh, and is the other Luna going to be such a sweetheart that she wants to help? Even though they were explicitly told not to meddle in affairs. One more episode left. Let's see what she thinks.
May I come in?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's thinking about it.
Hey, you've seemed very troubled this evening. What's wrong?
Look. We're going to war. Luna doesn't know if they'll win. This could be the last time I talk to her.
This is grim news.
It knew.
Hmm?
Thing, the fourth dimensional
Ah,
being. It knew. It must have. Why else would it have told me?
that
to
makes a
cross
lot
over
of
again?
sense.
It knew Universe A was going to war. It knew I'd want to help.
I knew you'd want to help.
Those creatures do not measure time as we do. We can only conceive time as a linear progression.
So it was kind of like a visit from the
Present,
doctor.
Future, they are all happening simultaneously, though we cannot experience it as it truly is.
What if they need our help? What if they lose their war? They could die.
Even when not faced with war, death is always a possibility.
Yeah, the fates are the
Life is
fates.
fleeting. It is best not to consider the what-ifs.
This is the worst day of my life.
Are you sure it wasn't being banished?
Sister, but that's only because your memory is short. We've faced far worse tragedy than this, I promise you.
We have?
Yes, many times. And even during the bleakest of days, we have always managed to pull through.
How?
Aw.
How did we survive things worse
I like
than
how these sisters have this bond.
This doesn't really affect us, but it hurts so much. I don't want my friend to die.
Death is a
Oh,
way of
stop
life,
killing my
and our lives
feels!
are long. Before our time has come, we will lose many ponies we love. I won't sugarcoat it for you.
Oh yeah, they
It doesn't
outlive
get
everyone as
easy.
well.
You will experience every loved one's passing as though it were the first. The only way to get through the pain is not to dwell on it.
How do you do it?
Deal with loss?
Not just that, but everything. All the tragedy that comes with life. I know you've experienced a lot. What do? You just ignore it?
No.
I
one should
came here
never
to
ignore the
reel,
sorrows of
not
life.
to
You
feel.
said not to dwell on it.
Yes, do not dwell on pain, but more importantly, do not ignore it. During my many centuries in Equestria, I've experienced much heartache. I've made mistakes. I've hurt ponies I never wished to hurt. Just because I do not dwell on these mistakes does not mean that I ignore them. I learn from them. That's the greatest lesson I've learned in all of my years as a ruler.
Wow, I think this Celestia is even wiser than the canon Celestia.
Well, whenever one of my decisions yields harsh consequences, I stop and think very hard about the choice I've made.
Or this is exactly how the actual Celestia thinks.
It's all about how much time you spend thinking about it. Whenever something I've done hurts someone in an unjustifiable manner, I try my best to feel the full extent of their pain, though I don't do so for any longer than necessary. Then I ask myself, could I have prevented this from happening? Sometimes the answer is no, but more often than not the answer is yes. So then you have to think about which choice of yours it was that caused the pain. Then you figure out alternative choices you could have made that would have been better.
And then use that next time, yeah.
Once you feel that you've analyzed your decision enough to make a better choice in the future, you move on. You hope that whatever situation you are in doesn't occur again, but you know now that if it does, you will make a better decision. Or
It's a
at
shame
least
some
try
old
to.
foreign buddies of
And
mine
all
didn't give me a
anyone
second
can
chance
expect
like
from
that.
you is that you try and learn each time you screw up.
Is that all?
Nope, screwed up
No,
once,
there is something else
labelled a
you must
creep for
consider.
something I didn't even
Something
do,
equally
and never
important
talk to
than
me
this
again.
book
Fine,
might
fuck
be
you.
One's poor decisions.
What's that?
Your good ones. The decisions you made that were able to bring the ones you love joy. If you spend all of your time thinking about your shortcomings, you'll forget all of the wonderful things you've done.
Exactly.
Our failings tend to stick out to us more than our triumphs, but even in our darkest hour, we must never forget how much we mean to the ponies that care about us.
Okay.
Does that
Wow.
A little. Do you think they'll be okay?
Of course! Celestia A is as intelligent and powerful as she is unpredictable. I feel
That's
sorry
all
for the poor
true.
bastard that picked a fight with her.
I wish we didn't have to fight. Any of us.
No one wants to fight
The
except
ponies,
the weird people.
universe and theirs and all the
And the
others
evil
I don't
people.
know. I hate fighting.
I know you do. Sometimes it's necessary, though. Sometimes you have to fight to protect the ones you love. It doesn't make it
Yeah.
any less ugly, though. War is a terrible, terrible thing. Even if your side is victorious, no one truly wins. If you ever have to fight, make sure it's for the right reasons.
I will.
Yeah,
I promise.
all war is very bad. Okay, I was not expecting that to be so serious and down to earth and feelsy and real. Oh my gosh, that was so real, it hurts. So we seem to be getting some interesting thing of the Scooter Trick side is more light-hearted, and although Celestia got a very good serious moment, but it's more peppy, and yet this side is a lot more serious and grounded, like all the time. And so this Luna is so sensitive, such a sweetheart. Oh my gosh, like what is it with these abridged series and making the princesses like so much better. I mean, I like Luna and Celestia in the original series, but when they add stuff like this to them, it makes them so much better. The only time I don't think they made her more interesting, but they did make her funnier, was when Friendship is Witchcraft made her like a weeb. This isn't space camp. Like, that was a weird episode. Yeah, I love the interactions between these two things, and I do like how that ballsack creature, I'm not going to bother remembering what it actually is, it's the ballsack creature, did a Doctor Who, like, appearing and saying, don't cross into each other's dimensions, because he knew that a war was coming. That's cool. God, I hope that other people have been watching these, because it adds good lore to the ongoing series. Speaking of which, I'm going to be getting to episode 19 soon, after watching something about the bird's arch nemesis. That should be fun. So yeah, keep being awesome, Princess Sisters. I hope to see more from you on this channel in the future. Oh, but someone give that poor Friendship is for Adults Luna a hug. God.